Okay, so hi, it's Summer here, back at it again with the videos. Okay, so I wanted to make a story time video. I don't even know why, but on this crazy thing that happened around April, the end of March, beginning of April. So what happened was I use a lot of glitter eyeshadow, like especially during that time. I use a copper eyeshadow on my eyelid every day. So I had this like copper eyeshadow, and it had like, I always buy like the cheapest stuff, so it had like little bits of glitter in it. And so I was like, oh shoot, it would be so dope if I put this on like the under part of my eye. And so I was like, okay, let's do this. And so I put it on the under part of my eye, which I perfected now, but at the time I was just trying it, and I literally got it like in my eye, which I get eyeshadow in my eye all the time, but I was on my way to dance class, so like I'm like, okay, I have like 10 minutes to do this, so let me just like pinch it out of my eye. I literally pinched my eye and pinched the glitter out, and like it hurt. I was like, this is painful, but like I looked in my eye and stuff and saw there's no mark, so I was like, okay, let's just move on. And so I go to dance class, and then when I get home after I take a shower and stuff, I noticed there's like a little bruise, and it was in this eye, I believe, and there's a little bruise like right in the corner of my eye. So I text my friend, I'm like, bro, like my eye, something is wrong with it. And she's like, send a pic. And I sent a pic. She's like, nah, your eye is fine. Like, there's nothing there. You're paranoid. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I took a nap, and that's where it went wrong. I woke up from this nap, and there was a like bloody red spot, and I was like, what is this? What is my life? Like, I was so shook. Like, no, this cannot be happening to me. And April was like the busiest month because I was a competitive dancer, and April was just the month. And so I was like, no, like this can't happen to me. Like, no. And so I was like, forget it. Like, it's a really tiny spot. Nobody's going to notice. And then the spot kept getting bigger and bigger. And then we had our pictures for our competitive teams had been delayed until like the middle of that month. So around like the 15th. And I was like, no, like, can we like postpone it again? Like, I have a bloody eye, but like, we couldn't postpone it again. And I was like, no. So like, we had to go take our company pictures, and like every picture I took like that, like it was so awkward. Like I had like this bloody spot, like, and I had to make sure my hair and makeup was like done for these pictures because like my eye was so distracting. I called it the evil eye of 2016. That's probably what the title of this video is going to be, because it ruined my life, and it was in every important event of my life, like happened that month. Of like, it was horrible. And so I went and I took all these pictures, and like I stood like that, like it was super awkward. Like, no, I hated it. And like I still look at those pictures today, and I'm like, there is my bloody eye. And then I had my last star test, and I met all these kids that I had never met before, and they all, like, I walked in every single place I walked in with sunglasses on. Like, I was like, no, we're not having this. Like, no, like this is not gonna happen. And then what else happened during my bloody eye? Oh no. And then okay, my team, like my like other girls in my like studio, they had performances, and I had to go to those, and we were gonna take a lot of pictures and stuff. I walked into auditoriums with sunglasses on in the auditorium to watch other people perform, and everyone looked at me. I looked like I was hung over or something, because I was just like, but I always made sure my makeup was good and my hair. I was like, nobody's gonna see me. Like, you can see me looking a mess, but not in this way. Like, I will not allow this. And so yeah, I wore sunglasses into auditoriums, and just, it was the worst. I had AP testing for psychology, I think. Wore sunglasses into the classroom. The teacher was like, what you doing? And I'm just like, I have an eye condition. That's what I was talking. I was like, I have an eye condition. Like, and then it was really rainy towards the end of the month, so I was like, Evil Eye of 2016. I hated it so much. And then like I met my boyfriend like with my bloody eye. Like he says he didn't really even notice when he met me. I'm like, yeah, you did. Like my eye was so nasty. Like it was so bad. Like I was wearing sunglasses inside all the time. Like I was just like, hey, like nobody look at me. Every selfie, every Instagram, every Snapchat was like that. Like I was not having this is a good song. Anyway, no, but like it was horrible. It was the worst month of like my life. And it was the busiest month of my life and like my bloody eye of 2016 like ruined it. So, yeah, like that's the story of my bloody eye. I don't even know what the purpose of that video was, but like yeah, that's something that happened to me that was like terrible. So, I guess see you next week.